Parents and teachers, do your students have the HOLLA or the HOLA apps? Now, they're only off by one letter, but I want to show you how these two very different apps are very similar and why random chat apps are so bad for your students. We're going to describe what these apps are about, what you need to know about them, why they're so bad, and what you can do to keep your kids safe. I'm Josh with smartsocial.com. Now first, let's talk about the Washington Post. They recently investigated random chat apps. That means apps that sync you and connect you with random people. One of the most common interactions, according to interviews with experts and users of these apps, are men who surprise girls with inappropriate gestures and nudity on screen. These people say it's also common for men to try and persuade women to expose themselves during the chat. And Apple says its App Store is a safe and trusted place. We found 1,500 reports of unwanted sexual behavior in 6 apps, some targeting minors. That's why we have to be so careful, and we have to know what these apps are all about to protect our kids. Now, a Florida Sheriff's Office issued a warning about the HOLLA app, right? This is one of the apps we're going to talk about here. And they have all these other apps that we've reviewed at smartsocial.com. The HOLLA app's right here. We're going to talk about it in detail. Now, their marketing says for this app, now don't trust their marketing, but I want you to see how they speak to your kids. Remember, this is their logo up here in the upper right next to my head. Choose the people you like. Live video chats, right? It shows Kent 21, Henry 19, Stephen 20, but unfortunately it's marketing to much younger kids, even though it shows older students. Have fun chats, instant video matches, feel safe while matching 24/7 moderation system. Screen will be blurred until his face is shown. Red flag there. Become more popular, get more followers. They're really talking to students' need and desire for quantity over quality here. Now let's look at the HOLA app, right? We're missing one L, very different app, but very similar style things. See the logo in the upper right. Now meet new people with random video chat. Start with an audio call. You'll be completely anonymous. 30 seconds later, the video will start. Now, once again, they show an older person, probably somebody in their 20s, right? Somebody in their 20s here on the far left. Talk to anyone around the world with auto translate. Okay, so they're connecting us with random people. Now, what are the HOLA, the HOLA and the HOLA apps? You know, difficult to figure out how to pronounce them, but they're social networking apps that allow live chats with random strangers. You must use personal information to register. Now, HOLA requires a phone number or Facebook account, and HOLA requires a Google or Facebook account. Now, both apps require access to the phone's camera and microphone. This is how they get us to chat with others. Now, users cannot filter by gender or profile who they chat with on either app unless they pay a monthly fee. Crazy. Now, HOLA has an option to use your phone's GPS to search for people nearby to video chat with. And this should be a red flag in your mind. A lot of these features, huge red flags. Now, what are they? Well, both apps are rated 17+, but they do not require age verification to download. And as you've heard from us before, and if you're not on our newsletter, go to smartsocial.com, as you can see in the bottom right. Join our newsletter, because a lot of these apps, even though they say we're 17+, kids can get around that. And kids, we want you to shine online and have a bright, awesome future. But what you need to know is that if your parents aren't protecting you here, these apps can be very, very bad. At the moment of this review and the time, HOLA was removed from the App Store recently, the iOS App Store. It's still on Google Play. It can be accessed by iOS users who previously downloaded it and have direct access to the servers, meaning if you download this in time, your parents now can't get it to check it, and that's why we're making this video. But here's a video. I want you to watch this popular YouTuber swipe through the HOLA app talking with many teenage girls. I want you to watch this, take a peek at it. We're going to watch it together, and I want you to know that we can't do this because he did it quickly before it got removed. It'll be back in the App Store here soon. Now, this is the logo in the upper right, the orange one. Let's take a look.
What, you want me to sing or like do a backflip?
Yeah.
No, no! How many I told you and start? Oh, hey, oh my God! Hi. Hey, yo, what's up? How you doing?
So this YouTuber is showing how the app works, and there's random girls, young teenage girls on the app, right? So that's video number one. Let's look at video number two. As the video continues, he comes across an inappropriate request on the HOLLA app. Let's go ahead and take a look at this.
Thank you, I appreciate it. This is like my bedhead. It's a little ratchet today. Rock, paper, scissors now. Let's get it.
You're so sexy.
Thank you, but like, let's play rock, paper, scissors. Come on now.
Can you take off your shirt?
No, I'm not gonna. This is inappropriate. Listen, I got kids watching me right now.
It doesn't matter.
Are you like?
Right, so there you go, an inappropriate request right off the bat. Now the HOLA app works just a little bit differently. Each HOLA app call starts as a voice call, then switches to video after 30 seconds. During our team's review, shout out to Melissa for doing all this hard work with us. During our team's review of the HOLA app, this is the first message that popped up on the very first call. You connected, say yes if you want to see my inappropriate body part, United States, 28 years old, right? We stopped right there. Now, what users say about the HOLA app. This is great. This app is great to find friends, but there's one problem. There's a lot of perverts on the app. 13-year-old girl, Google Play. Another person, a teen user from Common Sense Media, says, I saw some popular girls at my school go on there, so I thought I'd try it out myself. Most of the people on there are men lying in beds with no shirts on, and they look over 18 years old. Now, one more thing I want to look at. It's way too many naked men exposing themselves. Not something I want to see. This is for the HOLA app in purple now. That's an iOS App Store user. Disgusting app. Users use this for pornography and human trafficking. I'm so disappointed that Google allows this kind of trash on Earth. That's another iOS App Store user. Now, parents, what can you do? Delete these apps if you see either of them on your student's phone. Now, I want you to work with your kids to explain to them why it's so important that we're careful here, and not just what to do, but rather also why. Talk about how the people do not love them as much as their parents do. Keep an open dialogue about social media safety and connecting with strangers online. If you say just no, 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 your kids are going to find another way to go around you. So it's really about a rich dialogue. If you need help chatting with your kids about these tough topics, enroll in my digital driver's ed membership at smartsocial.com. This is what it looks like. You can become a member for $9 a month, $97 a year. We teach you TikTok, Snapchat, Instagram for parents. We have a smartphone and social media agreement that helps you work with your kids. This video on the bottom left is one that you watch with your kids, and I explain to them, here's why you need to be a part of this. We're going to get you into college, career, and use social media in a positive realm. Next, the 10 safety features every parent needs to set up their student's iPhone, how to avoid cybercrime, dangers. We've got 30 courses. I hope you'll join. Negative effects of social media, dangers every parent should know. I've got a summit that I host. You can join it. It's all included for $100 a year or $9 a month. Now, parents, Smart Social, my team put the HOLA app and the HOLA app in our red zone because we don't recommend either as safe apps for students. When your teen is ready to use apps like this in a positive way, visit our parent app guide and start in our green zone down here, as you can see in the left. Also, I've got a really fun app. It's called Smart Social that we developed, and it has all of our safety guides. The videos that you're watching right now could be in that app. In fact, it is. And there's ways to download our courses, our free guides, and everything else. It's used by people all over the world. I hope you'll go into your iOS or Android app store and download it there. Just type in the word Smart Social and you'll see this green logo. Guys, thanks so much for watching this video. Also, I've got a podcast that you may be listening to right now or not. Type in Smart Social Podcast in anywhere you listen to podcasts, or you can click the links below to listen to this, subscribe, join, or above. And I hope that you'll become a member there. If you've enjoyed this, please give us a rating. Every rating helps us reach more parents. I'm Josh Ochs with smartsocial.com. Thank you for all of the support. I hope to see you on our next video. Please subscribe to our newsletter at smartsocial.com. I'll see you soon, and keep it light, bright, and polite. Have a great day.